Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Khole Kardashian. I've been trying to analyze this situation, maybe like many of you, or maybe some of you are just over it and could simply care less. But I've been trying to analyze this situation with Khole Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. You know, I get it. He is the father of her only daughter as of this moment. True, I don't know, true last name is Thompson or Kardashian, but he's the father, right? Tristan. And Tristan has been running the streets, making a fool of Khole over and over again, but she's allowing it. And here's the thing, whether you are a celebrity or a regular everyday person just working your normal corporate job in the mall, job in Target, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, whatever you allow a man to do to you, or even not just a man, it could be your friend, a person, whatever you allow, that's what they're going to keep doing. And so Khole has been allowing Tristan to just disrespect her over and over again and come back, okay? Now, granted, Khole is no angel. If we look in her history, first of all, when she met Tristan, another woman was pregnant. Khole couldn't give two rats behind, and she got pregnant in his first son. And true, are not that far apart in age, okay? A little bit smaller, they could have been, twins in some way, sense of form, right? So here's what I need her family to do, though, because I think any woman that has dated more than one man, or has dated long enough and they're not married, or maybe they was married, I think all of us can kind of relate to having that one man or one partner in our life that for whatever reason, no matter how much they did and how bad they were, we couldn't shake them. I had one of those in my life at one point in time, way back. And it took me everything in me and forever to shake this man out of my system. I will block the number, and then I unblock the number because I really wanted to hear from him. Then I would delete the number out of my phone. But you know what? Nowadays, I don't remember anyone's phone number. But a long time ago, I had no choice but to remember, the phone number, because we didn't have cell phones. Listen, guys, I was here before cell phones even existed, if you can imagine that. I mean, people now, they've been born, they're born into like their cell phones. I was born into, it was a house phone. And the only time I was able to speak to someone was when I was home. And if they called me and I was not home, I had an answer machine, like an old time answer machine where you literally had to press the button to get your messages, and you had to press another button to delete off the messages. And if there was too many messages on there and someone called me and I wasn't home, I was not able to get the message, okay? That's how far back I go. But so I had to remember like phone numbers. Me remembering phone numbers, I had an actual phone book where I wrote down numbers. And some people, if I called them often enough, I remember their phone number. Rarely ever do I physically remember someone's phone number now, because I just have their number saved in my phone with their name, and I just go to contacts and I hit their name. But this one particular guy I'm talking about, I had a cell phone at the time, and it was my cell phone days. And I do have a cell phone now, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So once it was cell phone days, and I would block his number, I would delete his number, and then I go back and put it back in and unblock him. And he did the most, let's just say that. And every time I would hear the excuse and let him come back over and over again. It took a lot before I finally said to myself, enough is enough. And granted, I said enough was enough, but deep down somewhere in the core of my soul, I still wanted that man. So I had to literally tell girlfriends, you gotta help me out. Help me when I want to call him, I'm going to call you. You have to pick up. You have to, I did my own rehab to shake this man out of my system. And sometimes that's what you need to do. And that's what Khole needs to do. But since she cannot seem to do it on her own, I really feel like her family should do an intervention. They need a Khole intervention where they all, you know how you see these shows where they have a family member that's on drugs and they want the family member to go to rehab. And so all of them get together. They each write their own little individual letter to this person. They invite the person over. The person thinks they're coming to dinner, but really they're coming there so that the family can intervene and pressure them and beg them to go to rehab. I think this is what they need to do with Khole. Kris J needs to tell every family member, write your letter to Khole. Tell her how much you love her. We're going to invite her over to dinner. And maybe that's what they could do on that new Hulu show. Okay? Invite Khole over to dinner. She thinks it's a regular dinner. And then when she gets there, one by one, start off with mama, Kris J. Or maybe you need to end with the mom. I don't know which way it should go, but it just needs to happen. Everybody, one by one, read the letter, bring all the little cousins and all her little nieces and nephews there. Even have the nieces and nephews talk to her and say, Khole, we love you. You got to leave Tristan Thompson alone. She needs to leave him alone. I don't care how much he apologizes. Accept his apology in terms of just co-parenting. Don't accept his apology as in letting him touch your body again and being in a physical relationship with this man. He needs to do some healing. He has a whole lot of self work to do. He doesn't get it. And I don't care that he gave you that public apology. I said it in a previous video. He needs to publicly apologize and physically say the names of the other women that he has hurt. Not just yours, Khole. He has hurt plenty of women before you and after you and during you. And we're going to need him to call out their names. But let me get back to you in this intervention. Kris J needs to sit her down with the family and they all read off letters like, Khole, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. You don't need to seek love from a man that clearly doesn't care about you. Maybe because deep down you was missing love that you thought you should have had as a child, as an adult, whatever. But right now, we're going to need you to go to a spa with some meditation, do some yoga, speak to some spiritual people, whatever you have to do. Do not see this man for 30 days straight. He can still see his daughter. Leave the daughter with mama Kris J. And when he needs to see True, he can come see True through your mom. While you over at some resort just laying back, doing yoga, reading some books about how you should love yourself. And then when you all together, matter of fact, I think the prescription should be 90 days. I don't think 30 days is going to do it for you. And while you there, it needs not to be any phone. You shouldn't be on social media. You shouldn't try to contact him. And if he wants to send you little subliminal messages through the media, like, Khole, I love you, you don't need to see all that. You don't need to see him again until you're strong enough to look that man in the eye and be like, I'm done, and mean it. So, anyway, guys, should there be a Khole intervention? Intervention to help her shake Tristan Thompson out of her system. I think it's a good idea. I think Kris J has to spearhead this and speak to her daughter and let her daughter know, I don't care how many mistakes you made in your life. And yes, maybe you didn't care when you was the one taking somebody else's man to be with them as your own. Ask for forgiveness. Move on. Cleanse yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul. and never look back. And here's the thing. Yes, he has to be in your life for the rest of your life and your daughters because you have a child together. But I would only do things that pertain to the child with Tristan when I had to. Chat with me in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this Khole intervention. And don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.